What's going on, everybody? We have a caller on the line today. Tell them who you are, where you from, and what you got going on.
Yo, what's good? What's good, man? Everybody, man. It's Jay Adams, man. Music manager, man. Marketing company, man. Influencer, man. Host out here in West Coast Heavies. California, man. California, man. Yeah, man. Just out here, man. Mainly pushing, man. Into the first quarter, man. Into the first quarter, man. Marketing, label services, man. GQ.shop slash WCH. So whether you're an artist, whether you're a label, man, that into the first quarter, man, March. Are you gearing up for the second quarter? It starts in April, you know what I'm saying, springtime now. Are you gearing up for a summer push, you know what I mean? And you ready to up your game to the next level, man? Need to know what you need to look at, like what you need to get in line for the labels. Are you already ready to talk to the labels? Or if you need promotions, man, you need your music reviewed or whatever. Tap in with us, man. GQ.shop, WCH.
All right, so we about to get right into it right now. It's kind of looking crazy out here again. So right now, the top current events today is that there are wildfires in New York. We have brush fires that have erupted in New York amid strong winds, leading to a state of emergency in Suffolk County. Right now, Long Island is just on fire. 2 miles on fire in Long Island right now. It's crazy. I don't understand why this stuff keeps happening. Like, why in Long Island out of all places? Like, that's crazy to me. What if Long Island just keeps burning up? I don't know, but it's kind of wild to me that this is even happening in Long Island. It happened in LA, and now it's happening here. It just seems like a weird conspiracy theory. I don't know if you guys been hearing about it, but y'all need to stay tuned up on what's going on in Long Island right now, man. Y'all figure it out. It's kind of looking crazy. It's kind of looking crazy. But
Yeah,
yeah,
what's up with that? What's up with Long Island on fire, man? How long it's been burning?
hey yo, bro, I just got the news this morning, man. But I'm just saying, why this got to keep happening? Why is it always like a fire?
Yeah, like what's up with that, man? That sounds real weird, man. I was hearing them North Carolina. Now I'm hearing them about. You never heard about no fires burning in New York, Long Island at that? Yeah, that's crazy, bro. It sounds like some conspiracy to me, man. It's just real weird. All of a
Long,
sudden, fires everywhere.
yeah, and it happens to be right over there by the Hamptons. That's like a very upscale, rich area in Long Island. So if anybody's ever been to the Hamptons, hey yo, man, there's a big fire over there right now. Huge fire in Long Island right now. And
Huge
it's just
fire.
burning. And they think it's gonna keep burning. Some sources say that the whole island might burn up. And if that happens, New York is gonna be crazy. So yo, man, let's figure it out. Let's see what we could do for Long Island. You know, rich, poor, white, black, Republican, Democrat, straight, gay. It don't matter. Christian, Muslim, Jewish, whatever. We need to come together, man, to start taking out these fires before we don't even have a New York City no more.
Man, that's real, bro. We need to do that like ASAP, man. We need to get on that, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to Long Island, New York, man. I really hope that gets under control, man, like ASAP, man.
For real, man, for real. And just to switch gears, another plane has crashed into a residential area in Pennsylvania. What's going on with plane crashing all the time? I don't know. It's another weird conspiracy theory on why all these planes keep crashing like this.
Yeah, man, what's going on with all this plane equipment, man? These planes just dropping out the sky. Like, I really don't understand that, yo. You know what I'm saying? Is it like, has it always been happening? Have we not been
You
hearing about it? I don't know. But now we just always hearing about. I mean, can you remember last year, still last year, hearing about plane crashes? Not me. Now, I done heard about at least five of them. It's only March. I don't know, man. Sounds a little weird to me, but that's a little weird.
Well, some sources say that these planes have always been crashing like this, and now that the news is up, that they just gonna keep reporting it because of some weird news conspiracy that likes to scare people. But here's what I've done. I've done some research, right? And
Yeah,
I remember they said something about the magnetic sphere was doing something weird. And I
yeah.
said, wow, that's
Okay.
not good news for planes. And I said this months ago. I was like, that's not good. That's not good news for planes. And then as
For
soon as I
planes, right?
said that, planes started crashing. So I think it has something to do with the magnetic sphere, the shifting of the magnetic sphere. I think that magnetic sphere has to do with GPS or something like that. Now I could be wrong, but that's just what I'm thinking. So I think all the GPSs is all messed up right now for the planes.
Yeah, it would be crazy, man. If a lot of things you be saying, man. I mean, you be on point with a lot of stuff you be saying, man. That would really be crazy if it has something to do with that.
Well, just to switch gears again, there's a global stock sell off right now. People are selling their stocks. Global stock markets are experience a major sell off, pausing and pushing and everything as investors are caught in their breath and they don't know what to do. And Trump just sparked recession fears. So people are kind of scared right now when it comes to the stock market or whatever. I've been saying that the stock market is super inflated for a while now. It's a lot going on. You got AI, you got crypto, you got quantum, and it all hit us really fast. It was like crypto, AI, quantum, crypto, AI, quantum. It just happened so fast. Technology is just going to keep booming, but that doesn't mean that the rest of the industries out there can't suffer. Just because tech does good, that doesn't mean that energy will do good or food will do good. But you know, um, this is just an observation, and I'm not a financial advisor at all. Okay. Now, this is just an observation for anybody that's listening. Okay. I remember back in the days, I was working on Wall Street. And I remember, looking at all the computers back in those days. And I remember saying something to myself. I was like, why is it that the whole market be green together? And why is it that the whole market be red together? And I remember when I was a kid that this didn't happen like that. It wasn't like that all the time. And as I got older, it just looked like the whole stock market was coupled. Like all the stocks were doing the same exact thing. Now, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but if you ask me, I think it has to do with something called mutual funds. ETFs. Those are electronically traded funds, right? So these mutual funds, these ETFs, these 401ks, whatever, any pooled asset that has a bunch of stocks inside of one asset, like a mutual fund, all these stocks start doing the same exact thing because they're all in the same funds and everybody's investing into the same funds. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I just don't see that stocks are moving independently. So that's just my observation. I would really like to see a day where stocks move independently again, so that I can have full faith in one stock. Like this stock would be good no matter what the economy would do, right? But no, that's not how it's been working. And it just looks like the whole economy is being controlled by these mutual funds. Now, I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong.
Well, I don't think you're wrong, but the thing that I think is, I don't know. My mom made a lot of money in the stock market back in the 80s and 90s, and a lot of it was with mutual funds, right? So, but you are correct when you say, mutual funds. You have multiple stocks in one fund. But what I kind of see is, man, there's a pattern here. Something is definitely going on with the global market. And thank you so much. And I remember back in
Yes.
the days in college, right? I remember my economist teacher, and he was also my accounting teacher and I think he was almost so my statistics teacher as well. But I remember he used to always talk about this, right? Now, this is in 93, right? In 94. And we're in 2025. And he used to always say, man, and I never knew I was going to be in business then because then I thought I wanted to be a psychologist. Um, but he used to always say that it's going to come a point in time where we could be so greedy and we could, work to get so much greed and acquire so much and take so much out of the system that we could cause something like this. And I just always think about his words, man, when he used to say that because I look at where we are now, right? It's like so much money, man. We're talking about trillions of dollars have been made, probably since, I don't know. Let's just think about it. I mean, my family's been in the stock market since the 70s. We're talking about so much money, global money has been made, man, that I don't know if the market could sustain itself. I mean, we haven't had a crash since the 20s. Have we had a real depression? I mean, people say we went into a recession in 2008, but what I'm just saying is, I think we got to really pay attention to this, and I think we got to be cautious about really just playing that cachet word, the rich getting richer and the poor getting poor. And I think we got to stop ignoring classism. The same thing that America said they fought against the British for to get away from is the same thing that we've done in this country. Capitalism is a great thing. I'm a capitalist, but I'm also a capitalist with a little bit of communism and socialism in me because I don't totally believe in just me, making all the money, greed, 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 greed. I mean, the billionaires want more cuts. Why do you need more cuts? That's all. Ultimately, what I remember from economics is right supply and demand. When the only people that can support and afford the demand is at top, you no longer have a middle class. Well, if you don't have a middle class and all you have is rich and poor people, you don't have a country anymore because it's not the rich people, right? It's not the billionaires that pay into Social Security, take care of Medicaid, take care of the medical services, take care of the streets, right? Those are mostly mom and pop shops, and the blue collar worker. To me, that's why America has done so good in this country. It's not because of the billionaires in this country, but it's blue collar workers. It's the small business. This America was a great steel manufacturer, the car manufacturing company. But we've outsourced that, man. We've sold this country out. So all I'm saying is I've been around stocks my entire life. My family's done real well in stocks and real estate. So I understand that. My mom has had the same accountant that's done her taxes and her accounting since my father died. That was 1983. Fred still does her shit. So I've been around this for a long time and I've never seen any kind of instability that am now. But I'm kind of like where you are. I was talking to another friend of mine who owns everything, right? She owns the building she does her business in. And she's been kind of saying, well, she's been on it for a while, but I don't talk to her the way I talk to you. But she's in the gold like you are. I mean, she she says cash is king. She hates credit cards. She hates debit cards. She hates anything electronically. But every time you go in her shop, man, shouts out to the homegirl at Shades of Africa, man, in Long Beach, man. She's always gonna tell you, you need to be buying gold and silver. You need to be going back to what your parents did, burying that shit in the yard. I mean, she's serious about that, you know, because she feels this market is gonna crash. She says it all the time, just flat out. We going back to the 1920s. Shit going, but I ain't saying that, but I'm just saying there's some of my friends in crypto say it's gonna be good to what 2030, and then that's gonna crash, and then the stock market gonna fall behind it. So I mean, I've heard all the conspiracy theories. I just feel like you feel like we should just watch our money, invest wisely, and watch your money.
Well, there you go. you know, it's great that we have podcasts like this so that we're able to speak our mind. You know, we have all people from all different walks of life that come on to this show, you know, like Jay, and all of my friends that come on here, from capitalists to, you
Right.
know, Republicans. I guess you said that you believe in all different kind of financial ideologies like capitalism, socialism, and communism. Now, me particularly, I believe totally into capitalism. I'm always going to stay away, far away from communism, far away from socialism. I'm all about capitalism. I'm all about prosperity. I feel like everyone deserves to be rich. I feel like everyone deserves to have the best things in life. As long as you're a great person and you do right by people and you stick to your guns, you know,
Hmm.
sometimes you might be late, but if you get the things done that you said you were going to do, it doesn't matter if you were late or on time. Guess what? You did it. You stuck to your guns. You stuck to your word. You said what you were going to do, and you deserve to make money for that. And I believe that everybody in America deserves to make a lot of money. In fact, we should be the richest country in the world so that we could set an example for the rest of the world. But just to switch gears real quick, Andrew Tate
Yeah.
was seen at UFC 313. So that's the
What?
113th I guess episode of UFC. He was seen at this place, all right, in Las Vegas, and he's facing sex trafficking cases right now in Romania, I believe, and it's just not looking good for homeboy. And then
Wow.
he's
I hope
over
the
here in
best, man.
America without being arrested, and it just seems like international law is not corresponding with each other right now, and one
Yeah.
country's doing one thing and another country's doing another thing. So I don't know, but just so that y'all know, whoever doesn't know Andrew Tate, he's one of these guys who really has a strong opinion about a lot of weird subjects. So yeah, so go check him
He just all of
out.
a sudden got in trouble.
Yeah, man. He just all of a sudden got in trouble, man. But hey, listen. Um, one more thing before we let y'all go. Ukraine is has been launched with like drones. Like they're getting hit with drones from Russia. They're talking about that Moscow hit them with a swarm of drones. That's 337 drones approximately,
Man,
all at
crazy.
Ukraine at one time. So I don't know if they're trying to piece it up or what, but it ain't looking good, man. Piece it up. Y'all both damn near the same race. Y'all damn near speak the same religion.
Yeah, they
It ain't.
been in family.
Yeah, then
Shout
y'all
out to
got
them, man.
really. Yeah, y'all bugging out there, man. Shout out to y'all though. Hey,
Yeah, man.
man.
Shout out to them, man. Yeah.
Man. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming to GQ Shop. Thank you for checking out West Coast Heavies. Please go share this with your baby mother. Go share this with your girlfriend and your wife, your ex-girlfriend, your sister, your mother, all of that. You already know. Even your grandmama, man. Share that with her too. You feel me? Your sister,
Yeah.
your aunties. All right, man.
Share it with everybody.
Thanks,
All
man.
right,
We
bro.
appreciate that, man. Thanks for coming on, bro. I appreciate
Always.
it.